So break that down for me then. What that looks like on a daily basis. Can you do that? So figure there are 23 days out of the month.
Well, let's see. I mean, it comes out to like $3,000 a day. Close to it.
$3,000 a day. Yeah. $3,000 a day. And if you're seeing 10 to 15 patients a day, I got to think that they're seeing a lot more than that, aren't they?
I mean, hold on one second. I mean, that takes about, depending. I mean, I'm going to assume an average transaction of $250, which is pretty fair. You're talking 12 patients a day. 12 patients a day, $250 an average transaction.
Yep. $800,000 of production. That's it.
Yep.
That's not hard. I don't think so.
It's not unachievable at all.
No. And I don't know what gets in the way of people doing that. I think it's just all the other, I need time off. I'm working too hard. Maybe they're not being mentored right. I don't know. Maybe they're not asking the right questions when they're in the exam room. I don't know. Keeping appointments.
Another thing that slows people down is their appointment times, especially in veterinary. You can't, your associates can't be doing 45-minute appointments. It just doesn't work.
No, that'll get to the next industry, which is PT, which I think is probably you should be getting what. So assuming that, again, we got this is a little bit more challenging because you have different reimbursements for different states. You have, but they should still be seeing like a minimum of about 65 to 70 patients a week.
Yeah, I mean, I've always operated off of 300,000 for a full-time therapist.
I think so too. Yeah, then you minus out time off and some of the other things, and you're probably in that 275 to 300,000. But if you're getting that kind of production, then you're going to be profitable. That's going to keep you at your 20%, I would say, profit margin. Okay. I'd say for optometry, it's probably the same as the veterinarians, probably somewhere in that maybe $700,000 to $800,000 range.
I think it actually might even be able to be a little bit higher in optometry.
Yeah.
I was thinking more so like low millions.
It could be. I mean, their average transactions are probably 300, 350, somewhere around there. It's a much higher average transaction.
Yeah, it is.
And you're looking at, the ability to, but look, all this comes down to, I don't care what the industry is, whether you're, and same with the dentist too. Dentists should definitely be doing being close to $1 million of production.
Yeah, dentists and optos pretty similar. They can easily hit about $1 million each.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You have to do the math on exactly what it's going to take for you to be able to hit your production numbers, down to the number of patients you're going to need to see on a weekly basis, with an average transaction, and just do the math based upon how many days that we're open. It's not a hard thing to do.
No, it's really not.
So if you're expecting like that, I have this new doc and I want him to do 800,000 this year. Do the math with them. Do the math. Break that down for them on a weekly and daily basis. Because you start throwing out big numbers. Like when I first told you I wanted you to do $1 million or whatever it is of production, I'm sure you thought that was like a huge amount of money.
Oh, absolutely.
But when you start breaking it down, it's like, no, all you need is this many clients and this many new clients and this much in recurring fees. And, when you break it down now, it's like, oh, okay. We probably do it a little differently than what a medical associate would do, but it's still, the same. You still have to do the math on it. You still have to make sure that math is done.
Yeah.